In this video, we're going to set up our databases for our schools. Remember, you need a separate file for each one of your schools, and then open it up. You're going to first start with music teacher. That's you. Should be able to tab to each field and enter your information. Start of the school year. This should read 2014-2015 for you. And that's easy. That's easy to figure out. School. Fill out this information and it's going to end up populating right here. And you can actually click on this to go to the website, so it is kind of useful. Classroom teachers. Alright, here we're going to have multiple entries. Every time you enter in a new one, like Test McTester 2, here at the bottom, you can see more fields opened up. That's pretty easy. I like to cut and paste from the school website. I find that's the easiest way to do this. And it is helpful to have everything organized by grade. Alright, back to strings classes. Here we go. This is where you enter in the names of your classes, the day that they happen, and the times. In case you rotate, you can have up to 4 times listed here. You can see for my 4th grades there, I have to do them by class, and I get 5th and 6th grade. Oh, in this example, I put in my area orchestra kids just to keep track of them. That's a fine thing to do because you can put your kids in multiple classes. One kid could be in 2 to 3 classes if that happens to you. Alright, returning to the main menu. Students. Okay, here we go. You really have to fill in everything else before you get to students. Okay, or you're just going to go back and forth. So, got my first student here. Her name is Cameron Allen. I like to put in my student IDs. I don't have them yet. We've got our classroom teachers. There comes a drop down from your menu. There you can see my newest Testy McTester, the second one. Her instrument, drop down, size in case you, especially if they're IFA, this is a good way to keep track of that. Click if they're IFA or a school rental or both. This is important, year in strings. This is part of the scheduling report, so for Deb. So, and it's helpful to know too. And you always come back if you need to. If the student has left strings, you can say that the student is quit. You can record the reason why for historical reasons, and the student isn't erased from your database. She will just not show up in any of your class lists or during attendance or any of the reports about active students. But you won't lose her. Okay, now down here you're going to select what classes the student is in. It's a list of all your classes, and like I said before, they can be in multiple classes. So just in case, area orchestra, I'm never going to take attendance using this database in area orchestra, but I would like to create a list of who is in area orchestra, so that's a good way to keep track of your elementary kids. Going to parents here. Hey, if Cameron has 3 moms, you can put 3 moms in here, okay? You can put as many parents in and their information as you like. Alright, going back to music class here. Okay, navigation, this is important. If you when you want to enter a new student, you hit this button here. Okay, and the rest is just a navigation alphabetically through all your students. See, I'm going backwards through here and go to my last student, Emily, there. And you can use this, you can jump to a student. So if I want to see Irish, there she is. Great. I think it's pretty easy. Alright, going back to the main menu. Now, we've entered all our school information, but now we're going to enter our testing information. So this is kind of important if you're going to use karate or your play tests that are built into this database. First thing you need to do is assign your progress report standard to your program of studies. So click this, Up here we have our progress report standards 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I have put in here what I think each program of study standard and what I think where it fits in with the progress report standard. But that's up to you. You know, I've already had some debate with other teachers about what goes where. That's fine. That's why you've got the option here. So if you think that identify parts of the instrument and bow, taking care of the instrument, applies appropriate listening skills, hey, that's great. You just go in here and switch it up. Not a problem. All right, going back. Now we get to assign the program of studies to our tests. So here we have, up at the top here, you can see you can scroll through. If you have a 3rd grade class, 4th grade, you want to do 5th grade karate, 6th grade karate. All right, you name your test. So for my white belt, I have an instrument parts test, and then I'm going to come over here and find what POS represents instrument parts, and all you have to do is cut and paste. All right, so I'm going to highlight what I think it is. Obviously, that's not it, but Control C, copy, paste it right in. Okay, you can do that 5th, 6th. Now, this is important, your play tests. And I'll show that to you when we do the attendance and Smarter Goal video. But your play tests are divided into 6 groups. We've got posture, note accuracy, rhythm, intonation, articulation, and tone. And I've already filled this in for you with what I think what standard best represents posture, intonation, and note accuracy. Okay, but if you disagree, just go ahead and cut and paste, put in what you think. Now, there's another option when you in your attendance and testing screen here, where you can just make general observations about the students. And I made this kind of simple. All you have to do is highlight which progress report standards you want in your observation drop-down list. So I have here demonstrate posture, correct posture, playing position, left hand position, bow holds, you know, your everyday kind of things for observations. And you can add and subtract as you want. Now all of those will apply here on attendance, so I'm just going to quickly show you that. Here we have your karate. This would be for my 6th grade advanced. And so if you know, I check off that they earn their white karate belt, then that will represent POS whatever, and it will be in their grading. Play test right here, play test. Again, that person took the test, boom, 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 but we're going to have this in another video. Observation, there we go. Here's that drop-down list I was talking about. So whatever you select over there, it's going to be in this drop-down list. Great. Hope you like the database, and good luck.